Hey, what's going on everybody? Jason here, and welcome back to another Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0 video. Today we have the Season 1 content roadmap for Warzone 2.0 and Modern Warfare 2, and there is a bunch of stuff coming next week. So here we go. Before we jump into the lengthy article, we have an overview of the content roadmap here. We have Warzone 2.0, we got the new map, Al Mazrah, DMZ, a bunch of new features. For Modern Warfare 2, we got the CDL Moshpit, we have a new mode in raids being an addition to Special Ops and the continuation of the campaign story. We have a new battle pass system, new operators, new weapons, and we have some more bundles, of course. It's not a modern Call of Duty game without store bundles. So I think without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this article and see what's happening next week. So first of all, Season 1 and Warzone 2.0 is going to be released on November 16th. It says Season 1 for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0 goes live on November 16th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Modern Warfare 2 will receive its Season 1 update on November 14th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. All platforms can preload Warzone 2.0 starting on November 14th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So now here we go, jumping into Warzone 2.0 and all of the new things that are coming with Warzone 2.0. Welcome to Al Mazrah, new big map. And in this section, it details all of the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer maps that are in the Warzone 2.0 map. It says right here, Al Bagra Fortress, Embassy, Zarqwa Hydroelectric, Tarak, Seraph Bay, and Saeed. The next section of the article details what has changed since Call of Duty Next, because back a few months ago, we had creators who were flown out to play Warzone 2.0 early, for those of you who don't know. So let's go ahead and check out what's different. So the first major change is that loadouts are returning. However, it's not the same kind of loadout that we've been used to from Warzone 1. Similar to the original Call of Duty Warzone, loadouts play a large role in what makes this game unique, and in this new era, players will have quicker access to their loadout's primary benefit, the primary weapon. There are 3 ways to earn a loadout, or at least a primary weapon, and this is the key distinction. You're only getting one primary weapon, and that's what is considered a loadout in this game. So instead of having 2 weapons on your class, you'll have the one primary weapon. It says right here, shops. Players can use in-match cash at the shops, new name for the buy station, to purchase their primary weapon from their created loadouts. Loadout drop public event. Loadout drops will drop into Al Mazrah in the middle of Battle Royale matches. However, these are not limited or assigned to individual squads, but instead can be accessed by any players. Strongholds and black sites. Players can also earn their loadout in the early game as a reward for clearing a stronghold or a black site, and the strongholds are the AI-controlled areas of the map that you can clear out. However, I'm not sure what a black site is in Warzone 2.0, but I guess we'll find out when it comes out. Next up, the article details a few new mechanics that are coming to Warzone 2.0 and in DMZ. Warzone 2.0 will implement a new backpack system fully integrated for DMZ and streamlined for Battle Royale modes, and for those of you who don't know what the backpack system is going to look like, take a look at the campaign mission Prison Break. In that campaign mission, you have a backpack filled of equipment that you can use at your disposal, and another example of how the backpack system is going to work is in the campaign mission Alone, because in that mission, not only can you use equipment and you can carry multiple things, but you can also craft those things, and you can craft different tools for the right job, and a system like that is going to be implemented into DMZ. In Battle Royale, like the previous Warzone, supply boxes will throw out items to pick up. When a player interacts with any other loot container, such as a duffel bag, medical case, they will function with a loot menu. When a player dies, they will drop their primary weapon on the ground and their backpack, which contains the rest of their content and is accessed through a loot menu. Next up, we have the new Gulag that's going to be implemented here into Warzone 2.0. A lot of people didn't really seem to like this new Gulag, so let's see what's different now as compared to COD Next. After Next, the new Gulag received some changes over the past 2 months while still being grounded within a traditional Warzone experience. The Gulag will be a 2 versus 2 environment where randomly paired duos must coordinate to take down their opposition. Now, I think that's kind of weird that this is still going to be a 2 versus 2 Gulag. I don't really think I like that idea, but hey, who knows? Maybe if I jump into the game, it'll play a lot better than it sounds. All players will receive a predefined loadout. At launch, this will be a pistol or shotgun, a lethal grenade, and a tactical grenade with highly effective weaponry and gear placed towards the map's center. The Gulag will also include a jailer who will appear in the middle of the match to help speed up combat. Defeating the jailer will return all 4 Gulag prisoners back into the Battle Royale, which offers a dilemma. Do both duos agree to wait and fight this powerful enemy together, or does one get greedy and try to go for the elimination victory? And let's be honest, most players are going to go for the elimination victory just so they can eliminate the competition. Instead of a traditional overtime mechanic, if neither team nor the jailer is eliminated after a brief period of time, all 4 operators lose, which is kind of interesting. I kind of liked the overtime mechanic, but hey, I guess all 4 lose if you're not able to kill the jailer or each other. Next up, we have details about the Strongholds, which I think could be a pretty interesting feature for Warzone 2.0. And the Strongholds, like I mentioned earlier, are the areas of the map that have AI bots that you can shoot, and if you clear out the Stronghold, then you'll be able to earn some rewards. The Gulag is just one of 3 places where players can fight AI combatants, as they will be restricted to guard specific locations. The other 2 locations are Strongholds and Black Sites, which are clearly designated in your in-game TAC map to allow you to opt into engagements with AI combatants. During the match, several Strongholds will be activated around the map. Squads can visit these areas to fight AI combatants. The first team to complete a Stronghold must disarm a bomb, and they will earn a key to a Black Site and their custom loadout. Successive teams must eliminate a specific number of defenders, AI or players, and will earn their custom loadout, but not a Black Site key. So if you're the first person to clear a Stronghold, you will get a Black Site key. And it says right here about the Black Sites are a more dangerous form of Strongholds, but they offer a permanent weapon blueprint reward and even more valuable in-match items for those who clear it out. These are available only via Black Site key given to the first team that clears one of the active Strongholds. So I personally think this is going to be a really fun mechanic in Warzone 2.0, or at least it sounds like a fun mechanic. Now let's quickly go over some of the other additional features of Warzone 2.0. We have aquatic combat, we have new vehicles, we have the fuel mechanic, which is going to be refueling your gas tank at the gas station, which is kind of a weird addition to Warzone in my opinion. There's proximity chat, and then there's this feature right here called assimilation, which is kind of interesting. It says right here, in squad-based DMZ modes, as well as special Battle Royale playlists, you have the choice to join up with enemy operators and form a larger squad. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know how many people are going to be utilizing this feature because, let's face it, people just want to beat everybody and, be the last one standing, but seems like a very interesting feature nonetheless. Then we have interrogation, which is in Battle Royale and DMZ modes only. It says, in squad-based modes, intel is everything. Reveal enemy locations by successfully shaking down player-controlled enemies while they are downed. So that's another very interesting feature. So let's say I go ahead and kill someone on an enemy team and they go down. I can interrogate them and maybe get some information on where a Black Site is, or maybe get some information on where the circle is going to be collapsing, or something like that. I don't know. It seems like a very interesting mechanic. Although it does sound kind of overpowered if it's what I'm predicting it's going to be, so I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens next week. Continuing further in the article, we have some more details about DMZ, albeit it's not that many details, but let's go ahead and check it out. In addition to traditional Warzone modes, Battle Royale solos, duos, trios, and quads, Warzone 2.0 will launch with a brand new experience known as DMZ. DMZ is an open-world, narrative-focused extraction mode where operator squads have free reign to complete faction-based missions, take on additional side objectives, engage with enemy operators or AI combatants, and search for valuable items, all while fighting to survive towards exfiltration. Expect a tactical overview into this mode closer to its launch next week, and I'll definitely be checking that out. We also have a third-person playlist coming to Warzone 2.0, which is kind of interesting. Obviously, we have the third-person game mode right now in Modern Warfare 2, so seeing a third-person game mode in Warzone 2.0 is kind of neat. Now, shifting gears a little bit from Warzone 2.0 over to Original Warzone is going to be rebranded as Call of Duty Warzone Caldera. So now here's everything that you need to know about Original Warzone, which is now going to be called Warzone Caldera when Warzone 2.0 launches. It says right here, the player progression, the cross progression for XP and weapon XP, all the Battle Pass content, the weapons, the store bundles, everything that you purchased from Modern Warfare 2019, Warzone, Black Ops Cold War, and Vanguard will only be accessible within Warzone Caldera. Expect to access a standard Battle Royale playlist. Obviously, everything's going to be more simplified now. There's going to be no special events or anything. Modern Warfare 2 or Warzone 2.0 content, including the Battle Pass and store bundles, will not be available. The weapon XP tokens will not be transferable between Warzone Caldera and Warzone 2.0. So if you guys have a bunch of tokens stacked up, tough luck. You don't get to use them, which is really unfortunate and kind of dumb in my opinion, because you have your Activision account and your Activision account shows what you have tied to your account. So I don't see why they wouldn't be able to just transfer over those tokens, but I digress. And this next bullet point is the saddest one in my opinion. Rebirth Island and Fortune's Keep maps will not be present when Call of Duty Warzone Caldera becomes available to play. that is very sad in my opinion. Rebirth Island was the better of all the Warzone maps that we've received, and really unfortunate that they're just sticking to Caldera when they rebrand Warzone 1. However, it does say right here, for those fans of small Battle Royale maps, expect exciting developments in Warzone 2.0 during future seasons. So they're going to be adding a small Battle Royale map like Rebirth Island to Warzone 2.0 in the future. And I don't know, man, it's just really unfortunate to see that Rebirth Island is going away. So that was all of the new and updated information about Warzone 2.0 releasing next week. But what about Modern Warfare 2? What's happening in Season 1 for Modern Warfare 2? Let's go ahead and check it out. First things first, the fan favorite maps from Modern Warfare 2019, Shoot House and Shipment, will be returning. This is a no-brainer from them. Obviously, those maps are really popular and people liked to play these maps to level up their weapons quickly because these were smaller maps. Here we have our first look at Shoot House in Modern Warfare 2, and it definitely looks different. It's got a fresh coat of paint on it. And then scrolling down, we have our first look at Shipment, which is coming in the middle of Season 1. It looks like Shipment is going to be taking place on the cargo ship from the Darkwater mission, and I think that's kind of cool. It's a nice change of scenery from Modern Warfare 2019. Next up, for all of you tryhards out there, warm up for ranked multiplayer with CDL Moshpit. In a future Modern Warfare 2 season, Treyarch is teaming up with Infinity Ward and other partners to provide a ranked play experience in multiplayer, modeled after the game's highest level of competition in the Call of Duty League. As previously announced, Modern Warfare 2 ranked play will be based off the past 2 years of continuous feedback and will contain, among other new features, ranked skill divisions, visible skill ratings, a top 250 leaderboard, and rewards fit for our most competitive operators. While this mode is still being fine-tuned for that eventual seasonal update, the developers created a special CDL Moshpit playlist for Season 1. This playlist will use the League's standard rules, restrictions, and map rotation across all 3 of its official game modes: Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, and Control. Grab up to 3 of your most competitive squad mates and get that practice in for ranked play. You can afford the tough losses now before it starts hurting that skill rating. So honestly, I think that's a pretty cool idea, as they're still making ranked play, which, by the way, I still think should be a thing at launch, but again, I digress. It's still kind of cool that we have a CDL mosh pit for those of you who want to get your ranked play fix in early. Next up, we have Special Ops, a new mission at launch, and Raid Episode 1 coming in the middle of the season. The new Special Ops mission looks like it's been inspired by Obi-Wan Kenobi because it's called High Ground. Successfully find and destroy enemy communication servers to locate and extract 3 hard drives with vital enemy intel. One operator will be tasked with piloting an attack chopper to clear out dangerous landmines, while the other works with AI allies as part of a ground assault team to infiltrate the buildings that contain enemy equipment. And then, coming in the middle of the season, we have the very first raid for Modern Warfare 2, Raid Episode 1. And taking a look at the description here, it says, continuing the story of the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, raids will be the ultimate challenge for trios with a mix of stealth, all-out action, and puzzle-solving objectives. Expect a full tactical overview and additional raids intel at mid-season. So, to me, this sounds like they're taking a page from Destiny's book here. Destiny has their elaborate raids with a bunch of enemies to combat and different puzzles and challenges that you have to complete, so it looks like Call of Duty is taking from that. Then we have Tier 1 and Combat Record. The Tier 1 playlist will be available at the start of Season 1. This playlist will feature decreased health, limited HUD elements, and friendly fire turned on for a more milsim-like experience. So, Tier 1, for those of you who don't know, is hardcore mode that wasn't in the game at launch, even though they promised they would have it at launch, and it was pushed back to Season 1. We also have right here, Combat Records will also arrive in Modern Warfare 2 in Season 1, more intel to follow, which, can I be honest with you guys, it's pretty sad that a combat record is considered seasonal content for a Call of Duty game. You know, something that's been a staple for every single Call of Duty game beforehand. Heck, even Vanguard had a combat record, albeit it's a very watered down combat record, and it wasn't as detailed as maybe Black Ops Cold War or something like that, but at least Vanguard had something. Modern Warfare 2 didn't even have that at launch. Now, I don't know if it was intentional that they launched the game without a combat record, although I honestly wouldn't put it past them because they like to change things for the sake of changing things, but it seems like that this is a response to a bunch of community criticism. But anyways, continuing further, we have a brand new Battle Pass system. In Season 1, we are introducing a brand new iteration of the Battle Pass with a host of innovations. Players will have more choices and more agency than ever before. Instead of a linear stream of tiers set out in a scrolling row along the bottom of your screen, your Battle Pass takes the form of a multi-sector map. Players will unlock items using earned battle token tier skips across this map, which is themed within the current season. Each map has at least 20 sectors with 5 items in each sector. Tokens can be used either to unlock adjacent sectors or earn more items within an unlocked sector. So this sounds like a very strange system system right off the bat, I'm not sure how this is going to play out. Essentially, these tokens can be used to unlock specific items within the battle pass at your own pace. Whether it is a new free functional weapon or a cool new operator skin, you have control over what gets unlocked earlier on the road to 100% map completion. Are you looking for a particularly impressive operator skin, weapon blueprint, or one of the new weapons? Then pick the appropriate sector and start acquiring tokens to unlock those items. So to me, it sounds like that the new battle pass system is going to be 5 mini battle passes that you can unlock using the tokens, and you can choose whichever sectors you can go for. So if you want to unlock a specific set of weapons or a specific operator skin, you can do that, and you don't have to purchase the other sections of the battle pass, which is an interesting system. It sounds like it could be a good thing on paper, but again, like with all things in Call of Duty, we have to see how this actually works in practice. And of course, what's a new season of Call of Duty without new weapons? 4 new weapons, 2 free in the battle pass. We have the Victus XMR sniper rifle, the Imperatorium platform. Hard-hitting, bolt-action sniper rifle with 50 BMG ammunition. Its tungsten sabot-tipped bullets are fast and powerful, but require precise shots over long distances. And this will be one of the battle pass weapons. The BASP SMG, the Bruin Ops platform, coming at launch with the battle pass. An aggressive fire rate and modular frame makes the BASP perfect for the discerning operator who wants to customize their submachine gun. Subsonic ammo hides kill skulls from the enemy team. Next, we have the Chimera assault rifle, Bruin Ops platform in the mid-season. So what's interesting about this is that they're going to be releasing the SMG receiver for the Bruin Ops platform, and as the season goes on, they'll be releasing other receivers for the Bruin Ops platform, which is a very interesting concept. With an integrated suppressor and slow, high-energy 300 blackout rounds, the Chimera is adept at close quarters combat. Subsonic ammo hides skulls from the enemy team. You can either unlock this weapon from a store bundle or a weapon unlock challenge. Then we have the M13B assault rifle, which is again part of the Bruin Ops platform, again coming at launch. The M13B features a short stroke pistol system that allows for a high fire rate and low recoil. The M13B looks kind of cool. It's kind of interesting seeing that they're implementing an AR pistol into the game. You can unlock this with a store bundle or a weapon unlock challenge. And of course, with a new season, there's going to be new operators as well. We have the Season 1 launch operator here, Zeus. Then later on in the season, we have Klaus, which is a redacted operator, which I'm not entirely sure why. And then we have Gaz as an available operator who will be released in a bundle in the middle of the season. And of course, you guys know Gaz from the campaign and the narrative of the current Modern Warfare series. However, in addition to those operators, we also have a soccer collaboration with Call of Duty that was leaked a little while ago, but here it is officially announced. We have Messi, Neymar, and Pogba, the famous soccer players, that will be added to the game as operators as bundles. Prestige will also be added to Modern Warfare 2, no surprise there because Prestige has been a staple of every single Call of Duty game. Beginning in Season 1, reaching rank 56 will unlock Prestige 1. This will grant an emblem, additional rewards, and a set of challenges. Complete those challenges to unlock an exclusive calling card. Season 1 includes 4 more Prestige ranks, which also include a new set of challenges and rewards. Prestige 2 unlocks at 100, Prestige 3 unlocks at 150, Prestige 4 unlocks at 200, and Prestige 5 is unlocked at 250. And rank 250 is the level cap until the end of Season 1. And finally, getting to the end of the article, we have Codable 3, Call of Duty League Major to kick off the mid-season, which that's pretty cool to see that. And of course, new items in the Call of Duty shop if you guys want to get some new t-shirts. Well, there you have it, everybody. Those are the details about Season 1 for Warzone 2.0 and Modern Warfare 2 releasing next week. Now, I have to admit, Season 1 does look pretty interesting for Modern Warfare 2, but of course, like I've said in previous videos, we have to wait and see how it actually plays out in the game, because it could all sound really good on paper, but in execution, it could flop. However, if I were to sum up the top 3 things that I'm looking forward to in Season 1 for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0, it would have to be DMZ, the new weapons, and raids. More importantly, DMZ, because I'm really looking forward to seeing what DMZ can offer and if it's going to shake up the gaming sphere. Obviously, DMZ is Call of Duty's take on Escape from Tarkov, and Escape from Tarkov is already somewhat popular, so having Call of Duty throw their hat into the ring with this survival, looter-shooter kind of genre should be pretty interesting. And then of course, in DMZ and in normal Battle Royale on Al Mazrah, we have the Strongholds, which I think could be a pretty interesting feature. Getting to use a new weapon platform should be pretty interesting, and the raids for Modern Warfare 2 could be a good thing, because to be completely honest with you guys, after playing the Spec Ops missions, I wasn't really blown away. The Spec Ops missions, in my opinion, were just basic, and I wasn't really left wanting more after I played the missions. So I hope that raids are a good addition to Modern Warfare 2. Other than those personal highlights, it seems like a pretty basic season for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0. But what do you guys think about the roadmap and all of the information that we got today in this blog post? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Anyways guys, that's it for this video, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe if you're a brand new viewer. And with that said, have a fantastic rest of your day or night depending on where you are in this crazy world, and I'll see you guys next time.